Hey guys, is everyone there? Can you all hear me? I got a new microphone, a bit of a new setup, so hopefully you can hear me a little more clearly. Let me know if you can. Is it too loud? I gotta, reset the settings a little bit there. So I just want to make sure everything is crystal clear. Does the microphone sound better than the other live streams? For those of you who have been here in the old live streams, let me know. Minecraft, Spider-Man, there you go. There's your shout-out, man. I hope you're having a good day. I hope everyone's having a good day. Someone says it's a little bit loud. Is it a little bit loud, or do you want me to step away a little bit? Maybe that'll make it easier, a little better on your ears. It sounds fine? Okay. Music's good, sounds good, everything's good. We're here. Someone says only left ear. Oh. Well, that's not good. That's weird. I wonder why. I'm not really sure how to fix that because I got a new microphone for live streams, but let's see if I can. Just got out of work. Great to see your stream. Okay, so I did a poll, and if you're hearing me on your left ear, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Grayson King, thank you for your super chat. I appreciate that. Can you slow the chat down? Howlers, will this movie suck worse than episode 1? No. It'll be really good. So someone wants me to lower the volume a little bit. Is that true? Volume good? Can we move on? Can we keep going? Audio is too loud. No, the web series is not canon. That is 100% for sure. Definitely not canon. Ice Shred, happy birthday, man. How's it going? So, everyone, moving forwards from here, I hope you all saw the last episode yesterday on the channel, where basically I discussed what was going to be happening with the fan film. So the fan film is going to be expiring in 2 days on Kickstarter, and after I spoke to Lucasfilm, they are actually pretty much set me straight in terms of the rules. They're like, you know what, we're fine with it, it'll be okay. We support fan films, but only if you follow our guidelines. So first of all, it can't be canon. Second of all, you can't crowdfund. And third, but the main thing is I can't crowdfund. Right, I can't monetize the video. So pretty much, someone says too loud, someone says too quiet. Is it too loud or is it too quiet, guys? Which one? Which one is it? Too loud or too quiet?
As one of the most popular franchises in all of pop culture, fans spend a lot of time
trying to get it all going here. Volume is a bit. Turn down the movie audio. I can't hear you. Your channel literally is my favorite thing to watch. It's too quiet. The background's too loud. The movie is louder than you. Okay, the movie is off now. How's it sound, guys? Is it okay? Voice is too low. Background is too loud. Okay, how about now? Is everything fine now? Sorry, everyone. This is a new microphone. Hopefully, I'm trying to make it sound a little more crisp for you guys. But, I guess we got to go through these little errors here. Sound is good now. Okay. All right. Better. Good. Okay, great. All right. Awesome. So, where was I? Right. So the video, okay, so the fan film is not going to reach funding. Obviously, we want it to reach the whole thing, 1.1 million. It didn't happen. It's not going to happen. So what we're going to do from here is make it a web series. If you don't know, get on board. This is what's going to happen. So the Vader fan film will now be a web series, and Lucasfilm's rules are basically that we can't crowdfund. I can't monetize a video when it does come out, and it's not canon. I have to let all the fans know that it's not canon. So first and foremost, it's definitely not canon. If something comes out that it's not from Star Wars, it's not canon. That said, They don't want me to monetize the movie, the fan film, the fan web series. Fine, whatever. That's their rules. It wasn't made to. I didn't mean to make money from it anyways. Now the crowdfunding, that's where it's a bit of a tough issue because it's hard for, the first episode is going to cost roughly about 70 to 80 grand for the fidelity that we want to make it. And when I say we, I mean, the director and I. There's one director and a couple screenwriters who is also the director himself and his friend and me. So what we're trying to do is make a web series with episode 1, the first episode to come out, and then that would kind of gauge traction and see if you guys like this, we'll keep going forwards. Someone says, what does monetize mean? Monetize means that you can't make money from the video on YouTube. Someone says, have you gotten your voice actors? No, not yet. So we're gonna announce all the actors and auditions and everything in the week to come. So next week we'll have everyone doing auditions and stuff. But moving forwards, the best way to do this, basically, from a legal standpoint, is that I can't crowdfund anymore. So what I can do is pay for it myself or have a private sponsor. Now, obviously, no private sponsor has come forward saying that they want me to, they want to sponsor the whole thing. So since that's the case, then I'm going to have to pay for it myself. And the way to do that, obviously without crowdfunding, is you guys can donate to my Patreon. And what I'm going to have done is everyone who has donated already, which obviously they won't be charged for the Kickstarter, and that's what the title of this video originally was, before people got confused, is that the Kickstarter will go down in about 2 days. And once that happens, then everyone who has donated can go and support my channel. Now, you can support my channel in the name of supporting my channel, basically whatever content that I want to release. That could be fan fictions, that could be news, that could be not camera equipment, computer equipment, microphone equipment, everything that goes with, having a YouTube channel of this caliber. And with that comes everything else I want to do, if you know what I'm saying. So that is the way I can kind of do this, is having you guys support my Patreon, and through that, I can do whatever I want to do from it. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, hit yes. Yusef with his super chat says, hey, I know this got approved by Lucasfilm. How so approved? Like canon approved? Love the channel. No, it's definitely not canon, but they're okay with fan films. That's what approved or supported means, is that they're okay with it, and they don't... they're not going to shut it down as long as I stay in their guidelines. So no crowdfunding, no monetizing the video, and making sure everyone knows that it is not canon. Howler said, should Shrek 3 be a part of Shrek canon? I don't know. Shrek 3 was a little bit... Okay, so everyone gets what I'm saying. So Patreon link is below if you guys want to support the channel. You know what to do. Of course, I'm not going to say anything more from there. But, yeah. Death Trooper 208, thank you for your super chat. Blitz Moss, thank you for your super chat. He or she says, hi, what laptop do you use to edit? I use Alienware. I use a Mac, and I'm using PC to live stream. So I got like 2 big monitors set up. One monitor has your guys' comments, and the other has everything that I'm streaming on the screen for you. Xavier Cobb, thank you for your super chat. Everyone, thanks for your super chats. I really appreciate it. Now, I want to answer some questions. So hit me with your questions, everyone. Let me know what's going on. The auditions, that's a big question that I keep getting. The auditions will happen in about, I'd say, a week. And those will be open worldwide. So pretty much you guys can just, I'll announce everything and the rules and everything. So you guys can pretty much just send in your auditions for the roles that you want to go for. And I'll be posting, some of the best, or a highlight reel of some of the best, or some of the ones that I think were really passionate and engaging. I've already gotten a few, but once I open up the floodgates, it'll be great, and it'll be very exciting and fun. Just to sit back and watch you guys audition for the parts that you want to enter or you want to play. Will there be a battle royale? And of course, everyone, the actors and everyone that wants to get paid will be professionally paid. That's where all the funding goes. That's where I have to pay for all this. Howlers says, will there be a battle royale mode in the movie? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Death Roll, thank you. Appreciate that. Break Billner Moy, boy, thank you for that. I appreciate it. What roles, what characters? Well, we have Mace Windu. Of course, we've got Vader. We've got pretty much all these different Jedi here. So we got Vader, Mace, and if you guys haven't seen already, we're going to go to it now. Let's go to the community tab. And we can look at pretty much, by the way, go and vote what times you guys like the live streams right here, if you want to have your vote put in there. So this will be one of the first batch, and then we got the second batch, which is right here. This is the second batch of Jedi that will go up against Vader. So as we can see, we got Mace heading the whole team there. We got some very interesting different Jedi Masters, Padawans, and Knights. And then, of course, we got the second batch, which is right here. Now, these lightsaber designs are stuff we haven't really seen before. Like, this is a Wolverine-style design where he's got it kind of, coming out of his fists there, which is really cool. We've got some different lightsaber hilts, kind of like a sword almost. But, we got the saber coming out. We got an angel. We got a Kit Fisto style. I know a lot of you wanted that, so we got that in there. And, he kind of looks like Lobot, but it's not Lobot, which is, for those you don't know, Lobot is Lando's main boy. So this will be going down as we did not reach funding. The 1.1 million goal, no one will be charged, but this is pretty much the cost of the first episode that I have to pay for. So for everyone who does want to support the channel and everything that I have going on there, you can go to the Patreon link below. Now, we will be messaging all these people who have donated, the 1546 backers. And this is a pretty phenomenal feat to do. I'm really proud of you guys. And this is the last video that I'll be announcing the Kickstarter because, it's going to expire in 2 days. So we got 43 hours to go, so less than 2 days. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has extended your support. I've had so much support in this. It is absolutely unreal. And it's really heartwarming because I've had people, in schools, their high schools, they'd print out flyers of the concept art itself and they would post it in their school or post it around town. And that is something, like, you can't buy that, and the vision you guys have that you share with me is something very, very, very endearing. It's very, very nice. And I really appreciate every single one of you. So I really want to make this happen. That's why I have gone to great lengths to speak to Lucasfilm themselves to make sure that I'm covering everything legally so that I don't, face any obviously legal troubles and I don't step on their toes because they are the ones who created this beautiful universe for us in this galaxy. And I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to, make them upset or, have it shut down. As you know, I have put in my own money for this already right off the bat. And they don't want it monetized, so that's fine. I can't make my money back through there. But I still want this to happen. This goes beyond cash. This goes beyond anything. This is a true Star Wars fan's dream, and this is something I've always foreseen. This is something I have foreseen, my friends. So what I want to do is basically just do a service to the community and band together everyone who loves Star Wars. That's pretty much it. There's nothing more I can really say about it there. Yeah, like I want to make this happen. I really want to make this happen, guys, and we're going to make it happen. I'm not gonna lay down and die. That's for sure, 100%. So, Tanner Hoyle, I'll read your email once I'm done this stream. So let's play a little video here. My favorite scene. We'll just have that playing in the background, and I'll answer some questions here. Okay, so Scott Claymore says, have you heard of the guys trying to raise 200 mil to remake The Last Jedi? Yes, I was actually one of the first contacted for that. That will not happen. There's no way Lucasfilm will ever let that happen. I have a hard enough time making a Vader fan film happen, let alone redoing The Last Jedi. It's ambitious, but best of luck. McAwesome Cruise, how long will each episode take to make? Well, the first episode we're hoping will complete and be released for December 2018 on my channel for free, and it won't be monetized. So I'm hoping for a December release, guys, or before even. The first episode will probably be 15 minutes long. It will be absolutely action-packed. It will be full of story. It will be it'll be the pilot. It'll be what will get you guys invested in it emotionally. It'll be what will get you guys excited for, the continuation of this. Where is this going to go? And that's the point of it. That's the point of with any pilot. So since we won't be making the first episode, the full fan film, then we're going to be definitely going ahead with just the first episode and making it everything that you want to see. And what is it? This scene, I'll give you a spoiler right now. This scene, if I can find it, this scene will be in it. So I'll just say that. Next question. Howler says, will there be any memes in this film? Tons of memes. It won't be ridiculous. It won't be, you won't be like, oh, this is so lame and just kind of, stupid, filled with jokes, but it will be extremely, it'll be good. Trust me. You know me. You know my videos. J-Mac with his super chat, $10. Thank you, man. Says, love your channel, especially the video about if Anakin liked sand. So will you be filming in a quality like that used in The Hunt for Gollum, Lord of the Rings fan film back in the day? I haven't seen that one, but just take a Star Wars movie and make it into my fan film. So it will be that quality. A lot of people think you guys, you don't know what you're doing, blah blah blah. It's like, well, there's a reason this budget is so high. I'm not crazy. I know at least what I'm doing in that sense. I've contacted the right people and I'm working with the right people. And these are the guys, they're not just like dudes doing this on like a hobby as a hobby or a project on the side. These people are being paid. They're professionals. They have their masters in screenwriting and directing. And one of them actually got their masters in screenwriting and directing at the same university that Rian Johnson did. So not to compare him to Rian Johnson at all, but it will, at least it gives you a bit of insight as to, I'm serious. These aren't just enthusiasts or Star Wars enthusiasts, Star Wars fans that are doing this. These are people who know what they're doing. So hopefully that gives you a bit of insight there. The quality will be literally identical to a Star Wars movie. Maybe not as polished, but it'll be as close as possible. 15 minutes of a fan film, it'll be, you bet your dollar it'll be good. At the end of the day, my name is going on this, and everyone else that works on it, so we want it to be the best. Ace Arcanine with his $5 super chat. Thanks for your super chat, man. He says, if you were a Force user, what lightsaber color and special features on your lightsaber would you have? It would be green, because I like to use the Force. The special features, I don't think there would be really any special features. It would be kind of just the same as any other lightsaber hilt. So basically, you can change the length of the blade, and that's about it. Power up, power down feature. Other than that, nothing crazy. Everything else will come from the power of the Force. Archer Girl Daisy, thank you for your super chat. Do super chats support Vader, or is it only Patreon? Nothing supports Vader. I am going to be paying for Vader from a legal standpoint. That's what I must say. So it will come from my pocket, as it always was going to. And if you guys support the channel, then you're supporting my vision to do everything that I must with that. So I have to be very careful with my words here. Jason Lyons, hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for your super chat. Parody Cuber, $5 super chat. Thank you. Yo, audio is messed up only on one side. Keep up the good work on the channel. I know, man. I don't know what's going on here. I got a new microphone, so I'm trying to get it right. But unfortunately, that the stream is gonna be you're gonna be listening with one ear today. So sorry, man. Until I get it all figured out. Will Jar Jar be in it? No. Thank you for your super chat, though, Novaxmus. The Sheriff 34 with his $5 says, "How many episodes do you plan on making?" As many as you guys want. I could make. Right now, as it stands, I'm thinking probably if you cut 1.1 million into, I'd say it's probably going to be like at least 4 episodes, depending, how much each episode is going to cost. If it's going to, most likely, the higher we go in episodes, the more it's going to cost because more happens. So, yeah, at least 4, I'm thinking, most likely. It's kind of tricky. So that's an open-ended question. Don't quote me on it. John Shepard, The High Ground, says your director is probably 66 times better than Johnson. No comment. He's very talented, though. That I can tell you that much. He's very, very talented. M. Hadra with his $10 says, "I make prop lightsabers. Would love to lend my help. I'll send an email. You can check the quality of my work on Twitter. Same name. Cool. Will do, man. Thank you very much for that. If you guys have any special talents or anything, email me, or wait until the auditions open up, and then you can email me at the email I will provide there, which will be a different one. New sponsor, thank you, Mark Creations Studios. Appreciate you. Ernest Rodriguez, $5. Just felt like making it rain $5 in the room. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. May the force be with you. Okay, so just ran into your videos recently, Star Wars Theory, and think the fan film would be great. Thank you, Baronizer. Hope I'm saying your name right. It'll now be a web series, so I think it'll be more fun this way, kind of like Cobra Kai. We're going to be getting longer episodes so we can go more in depth with things, rather than, a fan film would maybe just be a little bit rushed. 40 minutes for a fan film versus like 15, 20 minutes or so per episode. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be good. Justin Kreiner says, "It was said episode 9 will come full circle with the saga. Do you think they will incorporate Star Wars Rebels time travel in the films?" I hope so. That way we could get Luke back. That would be pretty cool. Jonathan Ward, thank you again for your super chat. Archer Girl Daisy, thank you for your $20. This is your second super chat already. Well, glad my left headphone works for the stream. Please make something about clones. I love them. Hope this will help with whatever you need for your channel. Wish filming was in TX so I could come. It very well might be. We don't have a set place yet where we're going to be filming. It's definitely going to be in the States. So, yeah, you can look forward to it. Definitely in LA, probably somewhere too. It will be one spot. What is the dumbest thing a casual fan or hardcore has said to you? Star Wars related, of course. I don't really know. Well, I get a lot of... I think something like someone didn't know that Anakin was Darth Vader. I think something like that. But they're all pretty good questions. So, yeah. Studio SRP just got here. What's the new idea? New fundraiser. Studio SRP... What's going on, man? It's going to be a web series now because the fundraiser will end in 2 days. Lucasfilm won't allow me to do a fundraiser. They say it's all fine. Go ahead with the fan film as long as people know it's not canon, as long as you don't fundraise, and as long as you don't monetize the video. So to go around this, you guys can donate to the Patreon, which is donating to the channel and everything that I've done and that I'm going to do in the future. The rest is for you to decide what I'm going to do with your money that you donate to me, and you all know what I'm going to do. So, would you like a movie introducing more Sith or ancient Sith? I want both. Do you have any Star Wars tattoos? Nope, I have no tattoos whatsoever because I feel like if I'll get one, I'll get a million. Someone says your left earbud is the only one that. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sorry, man. The new microphone here is. I'm not sure why it's only picking up on the left audio. It's a bit unfortunate, but maybe I don't know. Does that make it better? I'm not sure. I hope it makes it better. What is your opinion on the prequels? I love the prequels. I really like them. They were slow. There were parts of them that were very slow, but you know what? They were fun, and I grew up with them. I'm 28 years old, so when the prequels came out, I was, a wee lad. I was about 9 years old. Dude, if you do great with this and all the people helping out, we can probably make it canon. I don't think we can make it canon. Disney and Lucasfilm have their own things that they want to do with Star Wars, and that is fine. But as a fan, we have the right to basically make fan films, and which will only help them. Of course, mine will stay true to Star Wars. There won't be any swearing. There won't be anything derogatory of any kind that will hurt the characters at all. It will stay very true to Star Wars. I guarantee you that. Connor Groot, what is going on, my man? Connor's been with the channel for a very long time as well, as I'm sure a lot of you have been. He says with his super chat, $5. I have it all figured out. Disney has suspended their spin-off movies because they're waiting to steal ideas from your fan film. I am Groot. Yeah, well, that would be fun, but if you guys haven't checked out today's video, go check it out. Basically, what's going on is Disney. So a lot, the internet basically says that, okay, Disney is canceling Obi-Wan because Solo didn't do well, which was never the case. That never happened. They're just taking time. If they are pausing the sequels or the spin-off films, they're just taking time to basically focus on Episode 9, which is cool. Yeah, good for them. J Mac with a super chat says, are you planning on showing a Vader's castle med chamber scene with him reattaching his suit and limbs, sort of like an extended Rogue One scene? Yes. No further comment, but yes, and a very big yes. Phil 0016 with a super chat says, I would be willing to support you with the same amount I did the Kickstarter every month, a couple of months to get this film. I hope many others will. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, and you are one of the people that will make this happen. Of course, I will be the one paying for it, and you guys will be donating whatever you want to the channel. Not in the name of the fan film, Lucasfilm. You hear that? Not in the name of the fan film, and not crowdfunding. So, yeah. Thank you. Darth Snow. Where should auditions be sent to? I will open up auditions in a week's time, or just a few days, actually. Once the Kickstarter ends, which is this Sunday, I will announce everything for you, so don't worry about it. This is how much was raised, and yeah, that was the goal. So none of these people will be charged. The 1547 people will not be charged. So yeah, that's pretty much the price of the first episode going forwards, which is cool. If you guys have seen this fan film, this is Darth Maul Apprentice. It's a Star Wars fan film. It's really well made. It's cool. Mine, of course, won't take place in the forest, pretty much like every Star Wars fan film does. There will be a lot more truth to Star Wars in terms of scenes and stuff that we'll be getting. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about it following any suit like any other one, any other fan film. Scott Claymore says, what do you think Star Wars will be like as we move away from the Skywalker saga? Would the story of good guy beating bad guy get stale after a while? I think the story of good guy beating bad guy will always be fascinating to people because it's something that's very true in life, and it'll always be true in life because we all have struggles. We're all humans. We all go through things where we have to overcome, and it may not be, trying to beat someone else as a personal entity. It might be just getting through a hurdle, a tough time in life, and that's something that is very, very relatable. So I think that'll never get stale, really. What else would they do? Jonathan Ward with a super chat says, any chances of seeing Ahsoka? And no, no, won't hurt my feelings. We won't see Ahsoka. We'll see the same species as Ahsoka. So if you see right here, where is it? Right here. Ahsoka species right here. She's actually been turned to blue, just to make a little more, difference than actual Ahsoka, so people don't get confused. Master MX745 with his $10 super chat. Thank you for super chat, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, supporting the dream. He says, which deleted scenes in the movies do you think should be canon? The one where Yoda was communing with Qui-Gon at the end of Revenge of the Sith. Qui-Gon's voice was put in there, obviously as a different actor, just to get the the ball rolling there on that scene before they actually brought Liam Neeson in. But you can actually find that on YouTube, and it's cool. There's like a someone enacting his lines, the ones that Liam Neeson would basically voice, and they cut that out. But we got the scene. Yoda was meditating. However, we just never knew that he was actually talking to Qui-Gon that whole time. It was at the end of Revenge of the Sith where he was on Polis Massa just before Senator Bail Organa came in saying that Leia is giving birth. Emperor Sith says something to think about. Grievous hold up well with 2005 CGI. Can you imagine what he'd look like with modern effects? Yeah, that'd be cool if they go back and redo him. That'd look really good. Someone says, have you ever made a film before? Beside fan fictions? No. And fan fictions don't count. That's why I'm getting a full professional team to help with this whole process. Someone says, to save money, can you put together a list of needs and call for highly qualified volunteers? Yes, I can. But the thing with volunteers is that no one is going to do as good of a job as if they're getting paid, right? They might have to take time off work because they need to get paid for their personal lives there, obviously. So if we really want this to be done, everyone needs to get paid. So that's why everyone's going to get paid. Kyle Faith, what Jedi Force users will be in the web series? Ooh, I'd be giving away some spoilers there, but pretty much you guys can see from here. I'm going to show you in a second. It loads. Right here, we've got some different species, and I want you guys to try and name them all. So that's the first batch, and then the second batch is right here. So you guys let me know what you think of these species right here. Someone says, in which episode do you think you will reveal your face in the fan film, in the web series? First episode. And I'm not going to tell you who I am or anything like that, which character I'm playing. You guys will have to figure it out. And then, of course, it'll be revealed later in time. But you won't know until December. So, yes, and that is official. Darth Bane versus Darth Vader. Who wins? I'm thinking Vader because he was just OP and I love Vader. Sheev Palpatine. Am I in it? Well, why don't you take a look at this image right here, Sheev? I'd say yes, you are in it. Very much so, my friend. Very much so. Will you add Clone Wars references? Yes. The Chewie one looks dope. Yes, he's very cool. He actually takes Vader through a wall. Where is he? Boom. He grabs Vader enraged and takes him right through a wall. So, I mean, it like... through a brick wall. When have we ever seen that? Like, Vader's being put to the test in this. Like, it's going to be something never before seen. Never, ever before seen anywhere. The level of writing, the script, everything is just beyond anything that we've witnessed. Trust me, my friends. Since you said Leia, J-Mac, since you said, with his super chat, says, since you said Leia and Padme Since you said Leia, not Padme, giving birth, that should be your next video. What if Padme was named Leia? Okay. And okay. And you mean like what if I don't really understand. So what if Padme was named Leia? Then she would be named Leia, I guess. She would have a different name. Vader is going to take a beating. Yes, he will. Will the Inquisitors help Vader in this journey? No. The only people that will be with Vader are his 501st, or his clones. Vader's fist. Rylan Hathaway, voice is cracking there. I'm going through puberty. With a super chat says, any chances we'll see Samuel Jackson play as Mace? I can't afford him. I don't think anyone can afford him. That's the thing. So, and I think he's pretty much under contract with Disney and Lucasfilm that he can't ever reprise his role unless it's officially with them. So, yeah. Any other actresses from Star Wars in your series? I contacted Sam Witwer. He can't be involved. So, no one as of now. I've talked to Daniel Logan, who played Boba Fett in Episode 2. He's interested, but we just don't have a Boba Fett in it. I could put one, but he's just not really in the storyline right now. The High Ground with a super chat. Thank you for your super chat, bro. He says, will there be high... Yes, there will be. There 100% will be. I have an image. Where is it? I'm going to show you where the High Ground image is. Right here. There is your High Ground image. And that will be a reference in the film. That will be 100% in the film. It won't be cheesy. It won't be anything weird like that, but it will definitely be in the film. That is the High Ground reference right there. So yes. And I'm very happy to reveal that to you guys. Will you ever show your face? Says nobody. Asks no. I'm nobody. Yes, in the web series, in the fan film. In the first episode. Very first episode, you're going to see me. Jackson Dreesen, thank you for your $10 super chat. Darth Snow, just curious if you watched the video in defense of the Last Jedi movies with Mikey. No, I haven't. Silver Bullet, but thank you for super chat, Snow, again. Silver Bullet 1620 with his $5. Thank you. Says, have you read my email? Are you having on planning a Jedi not wanting to fight? I am YouTube already for my decent goofy lightsaber skills. Are you planning on having a Jedi not wanting to fight? No, every Jedi is pretty much enraged at Vader, and they're going to go up against him and take him out, or at least they're going to do their best. But I haven't. I'm gonna read your email. Mark's Creation Studios, thank you, man, for sponsoring the channel. DM me on Twitter so we can talk about shooting. Sure. Tweet me right now, or just email me actually right now. My email is like flooded every second, so it's hard to answer emails. But that's why I'm creating a new one. And just for the fan film itself. $2 super chat by unknown. Their message was retracted. Yeah, Mark's Creation Studios, email me, man. StarWarsTheory66@gmail.com. Jackson, with his $10, says, what's your favorite Darth Vader moment in all of Star Wars? Ooh, that's a tough one. If we're talking not canon, then my Vader fan film. There's a scene at the end which I wrote, which is, it's literally going to make goosebumps on every person who watches it ever, even if you're not a Star Wars fan. As for in canon, are you counting comics too? If you're counting comics too, okay. If we're just talking about the movies, then probably Vader in Rogue One, because that's the only time we've actually seen him unleash and not hold back. Because, let's be honest here, against Luke, he was holding back the whole time. So, yeah. If it was the comics, that's hard to choose from because there's just so many scenes. There's him fighting a Rancor. There's him fighting thugs. There's like in canon or Legends. There's too many. They're all really cool. One that sticks out, probably my favorite moment that sticks out is him. That comic I covered. Where is it? I'm gonna find it for you. It's where he basically makes his lightsaber bleed red, and that was one of my favorite parts. Tyler Williams with his $2 super chat. Thank you, man. He says, do you think Abeloth will ever be in a movie? I don't think so. Probably not. It was this video right here. This one. This one was my favorite. This moment. So, yeah. That was definitely one of my favorites. 100%. Is Padme's tomb opened in the Vader fan film? I can't reveal that. But as you guys can see, that's him laying right in front of it. And he's smacked into it and pinned in place with Mace's lightsaber. So, yeah. There's a part I wrote in at the end, which I'm very proud of, and I can't wait to show to you guys. So, yeah, you guys are going to have to wait for that, unfortunately. Is one of those female Jedi Dathomirian? Yes, but they are male. Hey, Star Wars Theory, I really appreciate your vids, and I hope your Vader web series works out good for you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. And I'm not going to let this one go. I'm going to keep working at it. Even if, let's say, they come back and say, like, oh, you can't do it, or something like that. I will find a way. I am very resilient, and I don't stop. That's pretty much how I got the channel to where it is today. I just don't stop. I will not stop. Quiet Girl 4.99 with your super chat. Thanks for your $5. Appreciate it. You didn't ask me a question though. Who are you going to be playing in the film? Ha! I can't give that away. Sorry. You guys will have to see. When does this take place? 8 months after Revenge of the Sith. Will there be light whips? No, we haven't put that in just yet, but there are pretty much every different type of lightsaber. You guys can go on my Instagram right now at Star Wars Theory. Go check it out. Follow me there if you want. You can see all the different concept art that I have revealed for it by very talented artist Ben Judd. Good luck, man. You are committed. Thank you. Yes, I am. I love your channel. Now fulfill your destiny. Did you want me to say that in Snoke's voice or Palpatine's voice? Snoke's voice is more like deep and not as cool as Palpatine, I feel like, but it's still pretty cool. It's like it's very hard to do though. I feel like I've had a good 20 years of practicing with Palpatine's voice. When will this series be released? The first episode, hopefully, if I can afford it, will be released in December 2018. Massive Legend with his $5 super chat says, will Jackson, the best smuggler in the universe, be in the fan film? No. He won't. Sorry. Hey, Star Wars Theory, says Miss Marvel 16. I just got on the live chat and I was wondering what the audition process is. Hopefully you have the best of luck with this film. Can't wait for it to be released. The audition process will be revealed next week. Don't worry about it. It's all been written out and typed up. Just pretty much waiting to have the Kickstarter expire on Sunday and then moving forward. So this is a friendly reminder to everyone that the Kickstarter will be going down and expiring in 2 days. So don't worry about donating there because as Lucasfilm has stated, I can't crowdfund any fan film. So it will all have to be paid from a private company, a private donor, private lender, or my own pocket. And it can't be monetized, and it's not canon. So we're gonna make it happen, according to their rules. So as long as I stick to the rules, I'll be fine. Is there going to be an Obi-Wan flashback? Yes. Will Obi-Wan be in the fan film? In a way, yes. It's 8 months after Revenge of the Sith, so everyone's still alive at this point. Will the actor of Mace Windu be Samuel L. Jackson? If he wants to be, but I don't think he's allowed, and he's probably too expensive. Any Gungans, Ewoks, or Porgs in the film? No. Jackson Deason, thank you for super chat. And Pixelbat, thank you for your super chat. I know this is my third donation, but I really want this fan film to be awesome. Good luck, and may the Force be with you. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate that. Go down below in the Patreon link. Donate to the channel, because legally you guys can't donate. Well, I can't crowdfund for the fan film, so according to Lucasfilm. So you guys are going to have to donate to the channel. to support the channel, and anything that happens from there is whatever I want to put that money to is up to me, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Who can you tell us that is part of the cast? Mace, Palpatine, Vader. Go look at the concept art. You'll pretty much see everyone in there. The 501st. Let's see who else. Some officers, Palpatine's officers. Jose Peralez, with his $5, says, "Do you think that General Grievous would have been offended that he didn't get picked to be Sidious's new apprentice when Dooku died?" No, Grievous never cared. He never wanted to be a Sith. He couldn't even use the Force anyways because he wasn't Force sensitive. So to him, it didn't matter. But he never really wanted to be the leader of the droid army. He was just turned into a droid because Palpatine turned him into that. So that was unfortunate for him. King Nick, thank you for your $5. I really appreciate it. Austin Bird says, "Hey man, I'm so excited to see your series. I'm such a diehard Star Wars fan and Star Wars. Fan of yours and Star Wars. Well, thanks, man. You're a great YouTuber and deserve the best. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Just trying to do my best here." Do or do not. There is no try. Oh, I failed on that one. Throat's getting rough tonight. Will it be PG, M, or R? It will be PG-13, so the same rating as any other Star Wars film. Will you be playing Qui-Gon's brother? No. I can tell you that much. Light Nighters, thank you for your $2. Hey, here's $2. Could you shout me out? Also love your vids. Light Nighters, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Do a video of if R2 got his mind wiped. That could be good, but it wouldn't really change much. I Will Destroy Anime, with his $5, says, "I'm the guy that was commenting on your IG about Mortis trial theory. Please do it. You guys have really wanted me to do a Mortis video. Like, what if Anakin didn't go to Mortis? What if Anakin didn't have his mind wiped? What if Anakin remembered Mortis? Or what if Anakin left Mortis with the sun? I'll definitely be doing that. I've just been kind of caught up with the web series and everything that goes on with that behind the scenes. There's just so much work that I'm doing behind the scenes that I'm not really announcing. I'm just kind of silently working almost. And the things that you guys do see, like these live streams and all that, are just the little bits that I want to share before we move forwards and kind of just give you an update because you guys deserve to know. Will Darth Maul be in it? No. What are your thoughts on Darth Plagueis? I think he was very cool. I think Plagueis should be turned into a movie. However, he's just not really canon anymore, according to Disney. However, that said, you guys remember the ring that Snoke had in The Last Jedi? Well, that ring, the obsidian on it, the stone, is from the catacombs of Vader's castle. However, the ring itself is inscribed with the Dwarti. Now, the Dwarti were those golden statues that were in Palpatine's office in Revenge of the Sith. And those statues were in the Plagueis book. So, I mean, I don't know. They're making us really reach. Like, it would take a diehard fan to know that. Ryan Bell says, "So hyped for this web series, man. Can you tell us if Maul will be in it?" Maul will not be in it. This is about Vader and Mace and Palpatine and Anakin. So, that much I can tell you. When does Star Wars 9 come out? December 20th, 2019. But definitely December 2019. What is your favorite Jedi? Jokerman wants to know. So, everyone, what's your favorite Jedi? Comment down below what your favorite Jedi or Sith is, and if you had one power, what would it be in the Force? Someone says, any ancient Sith mentioned? They might be mentioned. We'll see. Someone says, where can we see the film? It will be on my channel for free. So, yeah, don't worry about that once I make it. Mark's Creation Studios, hey bro, thank you again. DM me at Mark's Creations 1 now before you forget, please. Did you email me? Just make sure you email me. But I will message. There you go. There you are. I got your email. I'm gonna reply to it right now, just so it pops up again. the high ground says, how is Plagueis non-canon? Have they seen Revenge of the Sith? Yeah, I know, unfortunately, but the Plagueis book is not canon anymore, so, yeah. JMac, JS Guru says, FYI, for good saber dual quality, then you might want to reach to Ryan Weber. His saber vids are top-notch, and the rotoscoping is spot on. Thanks, man. DV says, Star Wars theory, do a video about what happened if the Council would have deleted all evidence about the Sith. Would the Dark Jedi be more dangerous without the Rule of Two? I could do that. I don't think they'd be... They might be more dangerous because there would be... That's actually a really good video. Would the Sith be more dangerous without the Rule of Two? Let's talk about it for a second before I make it a video. So with the Rule of Two, if we didn't have that, Sith would be fighting each other. So they might not be as dangerous because they would be a threat to themselves. They'd kind of be wiping themselves out. So their lust for power would do that. However, with the Rule of Two, there would always be just, two Sith until one kills the other and then finds another. So it's kind of like they're working together at least somewhat. I will destroy anime with his $10 super chat. Again, says, who is your favorite Jedi and Sith from the Old Republic? Mine are Satele Shan and Darth Maul. You were the best Star Wars YouTuber, and I know this web series will kick ass. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. My favorite from the Old Republic, definitely Malak. I love Satele. She's cool. Those are probably my top three. Other than that, what was your other question? Who's your favorite Jedi and Sith? Yeah, they answered it. There you go. Ooh, and Darth Bane. Definitely Darth Bane. I got so many, I just can't just choose one. It's hard to just choose one. What is Emperor Palpatine's dark aura ability in Battlefront? Oh, it just makes people confused and delirious and kind of like lowers their health. Man, love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Star Wars or Star Trek? Which one do you like? Well, I'm kind of biased here, so I'm going to have to say Star Wars. To you guys, Star Wars or Star Trek? Which one do you like? Comment now. What do you think about Darth Maul fan film? That would be really sweet. I really want to see that. Someone says Darth Maul. Will the Force-sensitive stormtroopers be in the film? No. No, my friends. Someone says I can only hear in my left ear. Yeah, sorry, man. New microphone for the live streams only. So I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know why it's just projecting out of the left ear. It's kind of annoying. I'm sorry. Mark's Creations got you. I replied to your email as well. So I think that answers all the questions. I don't want to drag this one out here. Been live streaming for about an hour now. If you guys have any more questions or any more super chats you want to donate, let me know. If not, go to the Patreon link down below and support the channel. As you know from there, Lucasfilm's guidelines are that I can't crowdfund for the Vader fan film, the web series. The Kickstarter expires on Sunday, and we won't reach funding. No one will be charged. So if you guys want to support the channel and everything that I do, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, go to the Patreon link below and donate. However, it is a monthly subscription, so make sure you turn off monthly donations after you do the first one that you want to donate. So just keep that in mind, please. We got a couple super chats here before I go. From I'm Nobody again. How you doing, man? Thank you for your $14.99. I'm so delighted to see this. I'm bumfuzzled about the date. When will this come out? December 2018. With the first episode, it's much shorter than the whole fan film, so this will allow us to basically make something happen in the shortest amount of time, but with the highest quality, because it's such a shorter episode. 15 minutes probably is what it's going to be at. It's going to be action-packed. You're going to see Vader. You're going to see Palpatine. You're going to see a lot of surprises and a lot of in-depth into Vader's mind and things we haven't seen, much like Rogue One. Definitely like Rogue One. Maybe a little more dark. Haley Mills, thank you for your super chat. Steelers78 says, hey man, you're the best Star Wars channel out there. Why didn't Qui-Gon Jinn disappear like the other Force ghosts did? Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to do my best here. Qui-Gon didn't disappear because he didn't fully master how to turn into the Force. That's why we never saw him. We only heard his voice, as we did in Attack of the Clones and such. However, later on, he did finally learn how to basically make himself manifest into what he looked like, with flesh and bone. And he did this to Obi-Wan just before A New Hope in the canon book. I forgot what the book was called. It was the one with the tails, the Star Wars tails. Anyways, you guys can find the video right here. I'm gonna take it to you right now. It was one of my favorites that I covered, actually. So, pretty much, let's go right here. Let's type in Qui-Gon. Go check out this video right now, guys. I'm going to put it in the link in the description right here. Qui-Gon returns to Obi-Wan to say training Anakin was a mistake. Go watch this, and you will have that answer answered, my friend. My friend. There you go. Put it in the comments right there. Thanks for your question, though, Steelers. Next super chat, Luke Halling. What's a good Star Wars film without a good score? Exactly, 100%. It is all music. If you look at my channel, a lot of the fan fictions wouldn't be as good as they are if I didn't have music in them. Music moves people, and that's something very important. I will destroy anime. Thank you again for your super chat, man. What is that, like $20 now for you? $25 now for you in this stream? I found a Visa card that I lost that I got for my birthday. What Star Wars films would you remake if given the chance, and why? Oh, thank you, man. What Star Wars films would you remake if given the chance? Definitely Episode 8, because I feel like Luke's character wasn't utilized in the way that a lot of us were hoping that it would be. That said, it was still a beautiful movie. It was still a good movie. However, it just didn't live up to my expectations of Luke's character of, being a Grandmaster Jedi. Leonardo Limiera, thank you for your $10. Says, great channel. Friend, good luck. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't seen this video, go check it out. It will answer your questions about Qui-Gon manifesting himself as a Force ghost, my friends. So I think that is pretty much the questions here. If you guys have any more, let me know before I go. Someone says, music. Can you use Star Wars music in the Vader fan film? I can, because it won't be monetized. So, yeah, but I'm definitely going to have my own score, which won't tread on Lucasfilm or John Williams or anything like that. However, it will still sound very Star Wars-y, I assure you. The Hot-Headed Gamer, thank you for your $2. Mark's Creation Studios, again, thank you, man. He says, okay, I replied again. Could you follow me on Twitter anyway so that we can DM? I understand you get overloaded with messages on email a lot. I get overloaded with messages everywhere, man. It's actually really hard to keep up with this stuff. It's just me on here. So, yeah, but I'm going to, don't worry, yeah, I'll message you on there. Just message my email. That's probably the best way. How do you think Plagueis would run the Empire? He would probably run it very well, but he would still be in charge, and Palpatine wouldn't. I will destroy anime. Will the humor in your web series be subtle? Because if it's a Vader web series, it needs to be as dark as possible. 100% you are correct. It will be extremely dark. PG-13 still, of course, staying true to Star Wars. There won't be any swearing. However, yeah, there won't really be much humor at all. And if there is, it'll be extremely subtle. You won't even know, like, you'll be like, oh, ha, I get it, but only the true fans will know. Between Anakin and Maul, Jackson says with a super chat, who do you think would win in a lightsaber duel? Just curious. Definitely Anakin. Revenge of the Sith, Anakin, yes. Maul versus Episode 2 Anakin, Maul versus pretty much any Anakin before Revenge of the Sith, when he turns to the dark side, definitely Maul, 100%. 100%. Someone says, when are you going to do the face reveal in the fan film? So, that'll be the first and official time. After that, it'll maybe become more of a regular thing. Who knows? We'll see. Thank you guys for joining me. I think that's pretty much all the questions for today. If you have any more, feel free to email me or comment down below at the end of this video. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, thank you for the Kickstarter. This will be the last time I mention the Kickstarter in an actual video. This will be the last time you see it up when it's live, because we have 42 hours to go until it's done. So don't donate anymore. No one's going to be charged. Legally, Lucasfilm said that I cannot crowdfund, so we're finding a way around it. And it's all good. It's going to happen. So I'm going to have to pay for this thing myself. And if you guys want to support, go to the Patreon link down below. And that's going to support the channel with all the projects. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you. And of course, I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember, the Force will be with you always.